Hi, welcome back to Fun Family Times. I'm Ron.
Hi, I'm Donna.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
And we're here to talk about our favorite board game, Castle Panic. What is Castle Panic?
Castle Panic is a 1 to 6 player game where you work to defeat monsters to defend your castle.
What kind of monsters attack our castle?
Orcs, goblins, and trolls.
Very good. How do we attack the monsters that are coming after us?
With these neat cards.
Very good. Yes, we play those cards to destroy the monsters that are attacking our castle. So now let's get a closer look at the board, and we'll explain the setup and the rules, and then after that we'll have a playthrough, a demo of the game. All right, be right back. Okay, so here we are. We have the game board set up. We have our cards set up in front of us, and this is for a 3-player game. The only difference is when you have different numbers of players is how many cards you get. But that's explained very well in the rule book. But for now, we each get 5 cards. And we are going to start with me, and we'll move down the table, and we'll show you a few rounds of Castle Panic. Okay, so here it goes. Very first thing we do is draw up to a full hand. I already have a full hand, so I don't need to draw up. Now, the next thing that I'm allowed to do during my turn is to exchange one of my cards for a card that's in the draw pile. In this case, I will exchange... I have a red swordsman that does me no good, or nobody else any good right now, because none of the monsters are in the swordsman ring. So I'm going to put this in a discard pile, draw a new card, and I get a green hero, and a hero card can allow you to attack any monster in any ring of that color. So for example, this is a green hero. He can attack a monster in any of the green rings, with the exception of the castle ring. Only certain cards can help you once a monster gets in a castle. And usually once a monster gets in a castle, it spells doom. We found that out many times. So, now my next phase of play, order of play, is... My next order of play, comments from the peanut gallery over here, is to trade a card with someone else. Like, I'm looking at Lexi's cards, and I notice she has archer cards. And since there's monsters right now in the archer ring, it pays me to trade her a card that she can use during her turn, but I can use during my turn. Yeah, I'll spit it out. Alright, so I'm going to give her a red knight, and she's going to give me a green archer. And that is that. So now, during your turn of play, again, you have to draw up. You can exchange one card, and you can trade with one player. And it does not have to be the player directly to your right or your left. It can be any player in the game, because remember, this is a cooperative game. So, now I will actually play my cards. I have a green archer that I traded for. I'm going to attack this goblin who is in the green archer ring. So he's dead. He only has 1 hit point. So that goes in this card pile. I also have a green hero, and again, the hero can attack any monster in any of that colored ring. So I'm going to use him to take out the other goblin. And that clears the green side of monsters. The only thing I have left is cards to build a wall, which all of our walls are currently up, so I don't need to use those. And I have a blue knight, which cannot be used currently. So, that's the end of my play phase. So now I will go to the next phase of play, which is move the monsters. All monsters move up 1 ring closer to your castle. And the next phase of play is for me to draw 2 more monster tokens and play them on the board. So I will draw 1, and it's a, what is that?
A troll.
A troll. Trolls are your strongest regular monsters, so I'll roll. I roll 6. That will go in the forest ring. Monsters, unless otherwise stated, start in the forest ring. And I rolled a 6, so he goes in the 6. 1 more. And this is an event token, and this one says blue monsters move 1. So all the blue monsters on the board get to move 1 ring closer to our castle.
Of course, when we have the most people in.
Yes, and right now things are not looking good for us on the blue side of the board.
And they're, as I say, and they are heavy duty.
Well, that's your job to take care of them. So now it's the next person's turn, and that would be Lexi. So go ahead.
Of course, you have a green swordsman.
First, I have to draw up, but I do not need to because I already have all my cards. Now I can discard it and draw one card. I do not need my green swordsman because nobody at all is in the green section. So now I can take one, and I get a blue archer.
Cool.
And now I can trade my cards.
I don't have a swordsman either.
We're doomed!
I do have a ton of archers though.
This is going to be the quickest game of Castle Panic ever. There's nobody to really exchange with.
Well, I have a knight and an archer, so.
Thinking.
Actually, that's a knight too.
Tick tock, tick. Where's the Jeopardy theme music we're gonna use? Well, here, for speed's sake, why don't we trade?
Right up.
Oh, she can use all of her knights. I'll have like a mini green one or something.
Yeah, give Mommy the green knight.
And then
you
take an
the-
archer or a knight. How about that?
Okay. And I think I will take.
You know how they tell you don't be that player that tells everybody else what to do? I fail miserably at that. Okay, go ahead and play your cards.
Now I'm going to play my cards. First, I will knock this big troll with my blue archer down 1 point. Down 2 points.
No, you're right, down 1 point. Down to 2 points. You hit him for 1 point.
Okay. Now I will use my 2 red knights to, what would you say? Take him down or
C.
get him there? Okay, that's okay.
There you go.
Take him down.
Now she used both her injury. Who knew you could get injured playing Castle Panic? Nobody's going to want to buy this game after that. She used both of her knights to take out a tougher monster, which is Orc. Orc has 2 hit points, so she used 2 knights. Each knight will do 1 point of damage to the monster. And she got rid of them. So now you played all your cards.
Mhm.
What's next?
Now I have to draw. No, sorry, they have to move up.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
We can't skip that.
And
That one.
so this orc moves up, he hits the wall, takes out our wall, but is down to 1 point left. But he stays in the swordsman ring. Same as his troll. He still has 3 points left. He hits the wall. He's down to 2 points, but he stays in the swordsman.
Basically, when a monster hits a wall, he smacks his noggin against the wall and gets knocked
No, I don't think
loopy
he
and
knows
has to
that,
stay in the swordsman ring. But he takes 1 point of damage. And that's it. Now you gotta draw.
Okay, now I have to draw 2 monster tokens. This being a little late. An orc. Thank you. Roll dice. 4. Put it in the 4 space, and they start in the 4 square. Now I draw another one. All players discard 1 card.
That's it. You're fired. Okay.
This is worthless to me, so I'll just do it.
Okay.
And then that's it. And I'm done with cards.
And now we move on to the next player.
Use my money.
And I need 1 card.
She's drawing up to 1 card. She gets mortar. Yay!
Yeah.
Trade it, right?
Hmm.
Because we don't have any other brook.
Okay, so she's gonna trade that card for another one. She gets a green archer.
Doesn't do me any good.
You could trade that for the next turn that he has. Oh.
I could use her blue knight. Let's see. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll take the troll down to 1.
Play your blue knight. And that is pretty.
It.
Any color knight.
I it though.
I can go.
There we go.
We knew we kept you around for some reason.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's
It.
it.
Don't.
So we're already gonna lose 2 towers.
Don't.
Oh, no.
Told you, the shortest game. The shortest
Really?
game in history.
No.
So this orc moves up 1. The troll moves up 1. Takes out the tower and also moves into the castle ring. So we lost the tower. He's still alive and he has entered our castle ring. So he's in there just terrorizing the citizens. We're horrible, horrible people. And this orc went in, and he's dead, but he also took out 2 towers. Now remember, the object of the game is to actually keep your towers up, at least 1 by the end of the game. And we have a lot of monster tokens to go. Now, this is a good opportunity to explain that once a monster enters your castle ring, he continues to move in a clockwise motion until he either is dead or has wiped out your entire castle.
And we have to live
A boulder.
There we go, that's a neat thing to show. A boulder, what happens is she'll roll the die, and it's 3. And it comes in to whatever number you rolled in and will take out any monster on the board in that ring until it hits a wall or a tower,
I can't really reach.
and it takes out your wall.
monsters.
So it took out no monsters and our wall. Wow.
Goblin King.
And she draws the Goblin King. This is a boss monster, the Goblin King. She rolls a die. It comes in at number 5. Now, according to the rules, and this is listed right on the corner of the board, which is really nice, the Goblin King, when you place the Goblin King in the forest, you draw 3 more monster tokens and resolve them. And of course, she draws
3 monster tokens.
She draws
So she has to
draw 3 monster tokens. Now she still has to draw 4 more monster tokens, and remember, we already have 4 monsters on the board, and we've lost 3 walls and 2 towers.
Orc. 6.
like a fork.
Green monsters move 1.
Looks like a fork.
Please do not eat the pieces.
Orc. 5.
Doom.
Another boulder.
5. 5. 1.
You!
Don't.
Take out the goblin, I guess.
And that takes out the goblin and the wall.
Oh, this one's gonna be bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is bad.
Troll.
Good job on that. It's the hardest to go.
How many more?
That's it.